a lot of people online calling this a bailout. Is this essentially a bailout, if not of the banks, of some of these VCs who poured their money and perhaps didn't do their due diligence in terms of risk assessment when you do have such interest rate sensitive industries?
Well, first of all, there's two different pieces to this. One is the bank itself, its equity, its shareholders, and management. They stand to lose everything, as they should. That's the equity in the bank, and this has gone into bankruptcy. Therefore, the shares are worth zero, maybe nothing. And of course, the management will lose their jobs, as they should. Now, that's where the jeopardy lies. That's where the risk is. With regard to the depositors, how are they to know on a day-to-day basis, even though they may be very large and may have a great deal of money invested in it, how are they to know the underlying financial status of that bank? Well, that's where the regulators come in. And apparently, given the very rapid increase in the interest rates and the similar rapid decline in the daily value, that is not the face value, but the nominal value of the U.S. government bonds, then we wind up with a bank that's in trouble. So what's happening here is the risk still remains to the shareholders of the bank and the management of the bank and the depositors, those that have relied upon the bank being sound. They're going to be held whole and not be held into account. And I think that's a good solution. Much needs to be understood here that the president didn't dilly-dally, just as he did with the American Rescue Plan. Within 45 days after becoming president in 2001, the president and the Democratic Congress put together the American Rescue Plan, which basically stabilized the American economy, kept many, many businesses in business, provided for their employees to remain employed. All of that was put in place very, very quickly by President Biden. And here we are once again when we have a banking crisis, the president and his administration stepping forward very aggressively to put in place a solution to stabilize the situation and allow us to work our way through this problem.